And the next few days brings the first windy spell of September. Some strong winds tomorrow, but then more especially through Thursday and Friday, potentially some very windy weather, especially in the north, before the winds look to ease down towards the weekend. And as well as the wind, we'll have some rain. Those low pressures are already lined up in the Atlantic, ready to come into our shores. Now, today's weather front looks fairly fragmented on the radar picture, but we have had a recent report of a thunderstorm just to the northwest of London. So as that progresses southwards and eastwards through the rest of the afternoon, don't be surprised to have the odd heavier downpour. Whereas for Northern Ireland and Scotland, there should just be the odd passing shower, and in the sunshine it'll feel rather pleasant. The cloud increasing in the west ahead of the next weather front late in the day, but at 18 or 19 it will feel rather pleasant. The temperature's held down further south because of the cloud and indeed some breeze. But a milder night in the south tonight, and that's because here we will hold on to that cloud, some rain, the rain perhaps pepping up for a time before we see the next batch of quite heavy rain pushing through Northern Ireland, Scotland, some heavy rain perhaps down into North Wales as well. And then following that rain, we'll have a northwesterly wind, and as you can see from the tightly packed isobars, there's a potential for some pretty windy weather tomorrow, perhaps some gale force winds. So it will be wet for the rush hour through Scotland, Northern Ireland, right the way down into parts of Wales as well. We'll have some heavy rain heavy showers, I should say, ahead of the rain. But the brighter weather will kick in quite quickly, brushing into Northern Ireland, western parts of the mainland, and pushing to most parts by the early afternoon, except perhaps Orkney and Shetland. And then the showers should be few and far between, fairly well scattered, so some places could escape dry and bright. But then it's all change again as we head to Thursday. This next area of low pressure winds itself up to bring us not only some windy weather, but some wet weather as well, and that's still around into Friday. So there will be a particularly heavy spell of rain, I think, pushing its way southwards and eastwards, some southerly gales, giving way to very squally winds and some showers. And those showers will brush right across the country, I think, by Friday, pushing that weather front out of the way. And there will be the potential for some pretty gusty winds as well. Now, we've had some unsettled weather as we head further into Europe as well. During Monday in Ibiza, we had double the September average rainfall from those thunderstorms. Well, the good news is high pressure is building here now, but unfortunately for the central Mediterranean, we've got an area of low pressure developing, so it looks as if it'll turn quite stormy here as well. That's the forecast. Bye-bye.